I first met Ashma in September 2016 when she joined my group to start her essential skills. As soon as she walked in the door, she was smiling and positive, even though she had fears about the whole thing. However, Ashma just took everything on board, took everything in her stride, made everybody else in the group feel at ease, and there were some very scared learners there that, you know, she really supported.
Since taking over as Ashma's care coordinator for Newport, I sort of began to realise Ashma's story and why she's come into care, and I just admire her immensely. You know, she's a woman who has taken life's challenges, flipped it and turned it into a positive.
I went into a retail unit at the age of 17 and became a manager at the age of 18. I stayed there for 13 years, but I had a very diverse way of living. I was a strong, independent woman at work, managing 80 staff beneath me, and then I'd go home and I stripped that off and I became a vulnerable wife who was subject to abuse. But at that time I did think that was normal, because I thought that was just the way that the culture worked and men were allowed to be that way or behave in that way.
Nobody knew what you were going through, but you came out the other side and you realised that doors were opening for you, but you had to go and, you know, take on the challenges. You had to be prepared to say, yes, I'm going to do this.
She's determined to use her negative experiences to make someone's life better, and to show everybody around her that life can go on no matter what.
I did come down for a chat with Sharon, and she said, look, you know, what do you want out from here? And I said, I just want a simple life now. I just want to be able to work around the hours when my kids are in school, but at the same time I want something that motivates me. And she then talked about having the education side of it, and she said, well, what do you think about going into studying? And at first, I'll be honest, I was quite scared. But once I start getting into it, I think it started flowing better. I did have that motivation, thinking, hang on a minute, I can do this.
In particular, she always wants to do more. She just wants to go that extra mile, and that's what impresses me about Ashma.
And when they give me 6 months target, I'm the type of person I like to challenge myself. So I thought, well, while I'm in this, why not try and push it? So I did push it, and I kept on getting the assignments back quicker, and I finished it in 3 months.
I'm really delighted for her to be winning this award. I think it is thoroughly deserved.
Every single one of her clients absolutely adore her. She's the highlight of their day. She goes in and she is like a ray of light. I couldn't think of anybody more deserving of this award.